Okay, so Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 1 is almost over. And oh boy, what a season it has been. So much stuff happened this season. So in this video, I thought that I'd share my thoughts on the season as a whole. Do I think it has been good or do I think it has been bad? So first, let's start off by talking about the Battle Pass. So first up in the Battle Pass, we have Neon Jaw. And honestly, I don't care that much about this skin. Like, yeah, it's cool, but I don't really care that much about it. Then we got Jade, and this skin is really good. I love this skin. I think the colors are really good, and I love the outfit. I think this skin is just phenomenal. This skin is incredible. Then we got Kendo, and I don't really care that much about this skin either. I think this is probably the weakest skin in the Battle Pass in my opinion. I just don't care that much about it. Then we have Shadowblade Hope, and I think this skin is really good actually. I think every Hope skin has been really good, and this one is of course also really good. This might be Hope's best skin in my opinion, I'm not sure. The original is still really good, but this one is also amazing. Then we got Daigo, and honestly at the beginning of the season I did not care that much about the skin, but throughout the season I have started to like the skin more and more, and after that mini live event my love for this skin has just skyrocketed. I love this skin now, it looks really good. The mask looks really cool in my opinion, it's just really cool. The only thing I wish is that I wish I had like edit styles with like different masks, cause he is a mask maker and there are different masks on his skin, on his emote, so it probably wouldn't be that hard to just give him some more mask edit styles. But other than that, I still think the skin is really good. Then we got Hero Baymax. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool that they got Baymax in the game, but at the same time I don't really care that much about this skin. It's probably because this Battle Pass has just had some really solid skins, so this one just doesn't stand out that much to me honestly. Then we got the Night Rose, and I think this skin is really good. This is probably the best tier 100 skin we've had in a long time in my opinion. I just love this skin, it looks so cool. It looks really cool in my opinion. And then as the secret skin we got Godzilla Evolved, and I really like this skin. I love Godzilla, so I really like this skin as well, and I think they translated him pretty well into the game. Like, yeah, his proportions are a little off, but that was to be expected since he doesn't really have human proportions. And also the energized Godzilla edit style is absolutely phenomenal, I love it. So overall, I think this Battle Pass is really good. In my opinion, this might be one of the best Battle Passes we've ever had in the game. This Battle Pass is just so phenomenal. I love it. This Battle Pass is just absolutely incredible. And speaking of Battle Passes, since Chapter 6 Season 2 is coming out very soon, there's obviously going to be a new Battle Pass, and if you're going to buy that Battle Pass, I would really appreciate it if you use code EPLAY45 when buying it. Anyways, let's start talking about some other stuff, like the map for example. So the map this season has been absolutely incredible in my opinion. Definitely a huge upgrade from Chapter 5. Because this map has a lot of color to it. I love the colors here. It's a lot more bright than Chapter 5 was. The name locations are really good and really unique from each other. And I also really like that like all of the name locations are like Japanese themed, because I love that. I really like Japanese themed stuff. And also the best name location is definitely Bird. You cannot deny that. Bird is the best name location we've ever had into the game. It's beautiful. But yeah, the map is just really good. It's going to be sad when some of these locations disappear next season, but I just hope we get to keep some of the good ones, especially Bird. We need to keep that one. Now, every season we of course get new weapons and items, and since it's a new chapter, every weapon and item was new. Well, I believe there were some returning ones, but I'm mostly talking about the new ones because I don't remember that much about the returning ones. So yeah, the new weapons are honestly a big upgrade from Chapter 5. Like, I don't think these weapons are as good as like Chapter 1, 2, 3, and maybe 4, but they're definitely better than Chapter 5's weapons, 100%. It probably helps that these have hit scan, because I just think the hit scan weapons are always better. I also thought there were some really unique weapons and items, like say the Oni mask for example. The fire Oni mask was pretty cool, didn't use it that much. And we also had the Void Oni mask, which is actually really cool. Like you can teleport with it and stuff, it's just really cool. And this might be a hot take, but I am seriously going to miss the Typhoon Blade next season. The Typhoon Blade has just been so much fun. It's definitely one of my favorite melee weapons of all time in this game. I just thought it was so fun to use. I have seen a lot of people that don't like it because it's OP, but I don't care. I just thought it was so much fun to just use it. I always love melee weapons in this game, so the Typhoon Blade was just so fun. It was just so much fun. I loved it. So one thing I thought this season did an absolutely amazing job with was the bosses. Like all of the bosses were just incredible. Like the Night Rose boss and the Shogun X boss especially were really good. They were so fun. The Night Rose was like held up by strings with like a giant Oni. And don't even get me started on the Shogun X boss. It was just so good. These bosses have been so unique compared to like other bosses in this game. Like the bosses this season had just been phenomenal. It was so fun to fight these bosses. Super fun. Like I don't usually go out of my way to fight bosses in this game, but whenever that floating island with Shogun X spawned, a lot of the time I went to fight him. Not just because of the weapons, although those are really good, but mostly because I just think it's so fun to fight him. So yeah, let's move on from that and let's talk about some of the collabs. Because this season had some absolutely insane collabs. This might be one of my favorite seasons in terms of collabs. Because there were some great ones. Like the Godzilla collab was incredible. That is definitely one of my favorite collabs of all time in this game. Because one, I'm a pretty big Godzilla fan. And two, you could literally play as Godzilla. And let me tell you, playing as Godzilla was just some of the most fun I've ever had with this game. It was just, oh, it was so much fun. I do wish that he was in the game for longer, because I believe he was in the game for like 2 weeks maybe. I wish he could have been here for like the rest of the season. But yeah, Godzilla was just so fun. And also, one of my most wanted collabs of all time released this season, and that was Hatsune Miku. Like, I love Hatsune Miku, and I was super happy to see her in the game. And some of her songs are just so fun to play in Festival. I love Festival, and whenever there's a good song to play, I'm always happy. Like, Magical Cure Love Shot is just one of the most fun songs to play in Festival. But yeah, I'm not gonna ramble about Godzilla and Hatsune Miku for too long. I did make an entire video about them, so if you want to check that out, please consider doing so. And also, one thing I appreciated a lot about the collabs this season is that a lot of them fit with the theme. Like, I don't really care that much when item shop collabs don't fit with the theme. Like, battle pass collabs I think should always fit with the theme, but item shop collabs I feel like can be whatever they want. But I do appreciate it when an item shop collab fits with the theme. But enough rambling about collabs, let's talk about the new modes. Cause yeah, we got some new metaverse modes. So first we got OG, and at the beginning I wasn't the biggest fan of it. Season 1 was just pretty bare bones and I just didn't care much for it. But now that Season 2 has started, I think that is really fun. I played that a little more than Battle Royale recently, but that might also be because the Zapatron was recently added. But it was added for like a limited time. And we also got Ballistic, which is like a first person game mode. And I think it's pretty fun. I haven't played it that much, and it could get some improvements. Like, yeah, it is in early access, but I do want to see some improvements. Like, I think multiple maps could be nice, cause playing on the same map for a while could get a bit boring. And we also got Lego Fortnite Brick Life, which I don't really care that much about. I thought it was a little fun in the beginning, but I just haven't really touched it that much. But yeah, I think the new modes have been really good, especially OG. OG has been really good. And we also got a mini live event at the end of this season, and I kind of want to talk about it because this mini live event was amazing. So I don't usually expect that much for mini live events because it's a mini live event. You're not really supposed to expect much. It's not supposed to be like super big like a regular live event. But this live event blew my expectations straight out of the water. This honestly felt like just a shorter version of like a big live event. Like, this didn't really feel like a mini live event. This was not like a small thing at all. Like, yeah, it was shorter than regular live events, but I feel like they could have gotten away with calling this like a regular live event. because the spectacle was amazing, the fight was amazing, and that one shot where Shogun X just dashes towards Daigo and just slashes him. Oh, that was just so good. That was such a good shot. This mini live event was so amazing. I'd say that this is my favorite mini live event of all time, and I think this is like my favorite live event we've gotten ever since Collision, because I think after Collision, none of the live events have really been as good as they used to, but this one gets up there. This one gets real close. But yeah, enough talking about that. Now I want to get into my top 5 favorite skins of the season. I thought that I'd start like this little thing where in each of my season reviews I will share my top 5 skins of the season. The only rules here is that the skin has to have come out this season, so let's get into it. So at the number 5 spot we have the Night Rose. I already talked about her, so I'm not going to talk about her that much. I just think the skin is really cool. Then at the number 4 spot we have Spider-Punk. And this skin is really cool. I love Across the Spider-Verse, and I think they translated him so well into the game. He has been one of my most wanted Marvel collabs for a while now, so I'm super happy to see him in the game. At the number 3 spot, we have Jade. I also talked a bit about her. I just think the skin looks really good. Then at the number 2 spot, we have Neko Hatsune Miku. And this skin is amazing. This is like a Fortnite original look for Hatsune Miku, and it looks incredible. I love it. The outfit looks really good, and it's of course Miku, so the skin is of course gonna look amazing. And then at the number 1 spot, we have Hatsune Miku. Like, this skin is just phenomenal. Like, as I said, Hatsune Miku has been one of my most wanted collabs for a long time, and I think they did an amazing job with the skin. I love it. I just love this skin. So overall, I think Chapter 6 Season 1 has been an absolutely incredible season. I don't think there has been a single boring point throughout this entire season. This is definitely one of my favorite Fortnite seasons of all time. It has been such an amazing season, definitely a step up from Chapter 5. And I am going to miss this season, but hopefully Chapter 6 Season 2 can be better. I kind of doubt it because I'm still a bit skeptical on the season since I just don't think it's gonna live up to Chapter 6 Season 1, but I do think it's still gonna be good. And from what we've seen, and especially the new trailer, I think next season looks really fun actually. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a while before we get another season that's as good as Chapter 6 Season 1. But yeah, what did you guys think about Chapter 6 Season 1? And are you excited for Chapter 6 Season 2? Let me know in the comments below. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye!